So come on then, owner, who loves bunkers? Put your hands up. No, I can't see many hands going up there. I for one do, but I know a lot of you don't practice bunkers or even necessarily have the right technique to get out of bunkers. So this is the absolute secret in great bunker play. Let's get stuck in. To be a good bunker player, we need to make sure the club is coming into the sand at the right angle. Okay, so we can't come in too steep, we can't come in too shallow. It's similar to how it is during the actual swing itself, especially when the ball's on the ground, even when the ball's on the tee. But it's especially crucial when we've got into a bunker, and we need to make sure we're taking the right amount of sand with us. I'm going to be sharing with you today some absolute gold that's massively helped me and a lot of other people get out of bunkers. So what's the first thing we've got to do when we get into a bunker? It is just shuffle our feet. Get a grip and get a feel of what the sand is doing. Really feel how deep the sand is. Every bunker is going to be very, very different. We're going to make sure we just shuffle our feet in to see, is there a lot of sand? If there is, brilliant. Let's adopt this technique. If there's not much sand, I'm going to show you another technique in a minute. But if there's quite a bit of sand, it's quite fluffy sand, we can really dig our feet in. Make sure we're aiming slightly left of target, a couple of yards. Why do we want to do that? Because we want to offset the fact that we've got to open up the club face, just to increase the loft, just a touch. We don't want to increase it massively 90 degrees, we just want to increase the loft. We also want to use, for example, like a sand wedge, a lob wedge, or a 58 degree, whatever you've got. I've got a 58 degree in my hand right here, the Callaway, the MD3mm, slightly older version. It's something I trust, something I've got used to over the last couple of years or so. It's a lovely, lovely wedge. Like I say, just get something that you're used to. A lot of you will go with your lob wedges. I think that's a good play from here. So we want to shuffle our feet in, aim slightly left, and get that face slightly more pointing to the sky. Okay, but that is just one part of good bunker play. To be a really good bunker player, to get that ball popping up and landing like a butterfly on hot coals, we need to do a couple of other things in our swing to ensure that happens. First and foremost, and one of the most crucial things, we need to make sure the handle is fairly low to the ground. Okay, so it's always going to vary a little bit depending on obviously how tall you are and how long your arms are. But we want to make sure that handle's lying just a touch low. We don't want it upright like this. Absolute no-no. The cheeky little chips around the green, yeah, absolutely. We want the toe digging in. But to get that ball, to get some elevation on that ball, we need the handle quite low. Secondly, and one of the most, again, really, really important things, I heard this a number of years ago from a golf pro. He'll remain nameless. I think he knows who he is. But what I want you to try and do, I want you to try and feel is striking the sand so the top layer of sand splashes out onto the grass bank out there. Okay, so if we're taking practice swings, you can see that shot splashing, that sand splashing on top of that grass bank. And then when we get up to the golf ball with our nice low handle and we splash that bit of sand out, you can see that ball just landing really, really nice and soft. It floated up in the air and landed really, really soft. Okay, so a couple of things there. Handle quite low, feel like that club is just splashing that sand, top layer of sand, out onto the grass bank. You'll also notice that I took quite a long swing for not a very long shot. I mean, that flag is about, what, 8 yards, 9 yards ahead of me. I'm taking quite a long swing. But what I'm not doing is forcing the club into the sand. I'm not really forcing that club to the golf ball. What I want to try and make sure happen is it's nice, long and loose. So the ball is simply getting in the way of the golf swing itself. So we're nice and low, handles low. And again, the ball just pops up quite nicely and hopefully goes in the hole as well. So we want to make sure, again, that club nice and long. So it takes commitment. It takes commitment to swing the club that long for a very short shot. It takes a lot of commitment. So it is going to take a little bit of practice. But my word, when you get that lovely sensation where you can all you do is feel the sand, the ball floats up in the air, the ball just floats up with the sand. It's just such a nice feeling. Practice it, practice, practice. Get that feeling. Even if you're just on your own on the golf course, chuck a couple of balls in the sand and see how you get on. Couple of pointers though. Aim slightly left, shuffle those feet in, handle nice and low, take that top layer of sand off onto the grass bank and let that club slide and glide through the sand. Hope this helps. Please leave me your feedback in the comments section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well for me, please. Hit that bell to get updates and regular updates on my videos as well. Let me know how you get on.